We want you guys to be intentional on loving yourself. Uh, no one can love you more than you. No one can love you more than you. So let's be intentional on loving ourselves today. One of the reasons why Black people don't love themselves is because of racism, prejudice, the constant degrading of our race. And so prejudice still exists, and we're going to talk about it. The only way we're going to get through all this stuff is actually dialogue and talk about these things. And so that's what we hear. That's what we're going to do here at the Boss. And it's the first, not the fourth. I got the wrong date on here. So again, Omaha, the Burbs, the Bloods, it is 7:14. Today is Love Yourself Thursday. We want you guys to be intentional on loving yourself. Right now, we're going to play a video by Bill Cosby from 1971. A lot of people don't love themselves, especially if they Black. They don't love themselves because of prejudice. Prejudice is 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 tough on a race. And so check this video out. Bill Cosby, 1971. I was 6 years old. And if this stuff is still relevant, we still have a lot of work to do. Check it out. Boss with me.
I've never, to be perfectly frank, I've never cared for old people. Most of them, I just feel that basically they take up space, a lot of space that people could use. I feel that once you've lost your intelligence or your senses, that you should give yourself up. You should just go off someplace and die. They should have a place for old people. Put them off there, because they move too slow, and sometimes you're walking and it's crowded, and usually the people who are causing the jam up are old people. They can't drive. All they want to do anyway is just sit in the sun on a park bench. I mean, I'm not in favor of killing them, but there should be some way we could get rid of them. You know what I mean? Just get rid of them nicely. No blood. Something. Just get rid of them. I've never been too tickled with kids either, because most of them don't understand what life is about. I've lived life, and I know what it's about. The young people are always screaming for things, that they want things. They want this and they want that, and they can't even handle it. They haven't lived anything. But you find a place for them. I mean, off to the side till they grow up, and then let them out. You don't have to put them, you don't have to make any blood or anything. Just put them off till they know what it's all about. Never cared for Jews either. Pain in the neck. All of them. Haven't met one yet that wouldn't walk right up to you and tell you he's a Jew. I don't want to hear that. Make no difference to me that you're a Jew. Why are you a Jew anyway? In the first place, you just want to cause trouble. Let somebody know that you're something. I don't care. They got all the money anyway. Loan sharks, all of them. Jews, no good. Brag about their holidays. Want to tell you about, well, we had a bris for this, we had a bris for that. Pain in the neck. All of them. They should get rid of them. I mean, they shouldn't, no blood or nothing like that, but just get rid of them. Them niggas is a pain in the neck, too. All of them. Blackies. Now, damn revolution, they come around, want you to call them black. I don't call them black. I call them just as I see them. Niggers. When I see one, I let them know I don't like them. I spit. Tui. Not one of them's got a job. Every one of them's on welfare, begging the country. And then demanding this, demanding that, marching down, littering up Washington, D.C. Littering it up. I watched them on TV. I spit on the TV set. Niggers. They should get rid of them. I mean, you don't have to cause bloodshed or nothing like that, because I'm against bloodshed. But just get rid of them. Put them someplace where you can't hear them yelling and begging, because they don't have anything. And if you give them something, they just dirty it up. Don't like Irish either. Pain in the neck. Drink all the time. Never seen an Irishman yet didn't have a big red nose from drinking. And always want to be in charge of the law. Arrest you. Hit you in the head with a club. Sure and begorra. Bonk, hit you right in the head. I don't like them. Bring their damn religious beliefs over here and clutter up everything. They should get rid of them. Get rid of St. Patty's Day, too. Who needs St. Patty? He wasn't no cop. Send them off, you know? Just put them someplace. Get them out of the way. They're a pain in the neck. Trying to get in the unions. Try to do this. Try to do that. Even had a president. Pain in the neck. I didn't vote for him because that's what he was. I saw him for what he was. Irish. And I know he's probably drunk in the White House. Drink too much. Them Italians, they're going tomorrow. Every one of them. Them Italians. They don't do nothing. In the first place, I don't like the food. Second place, they're just the worst bunch of gangsters you ever want to meet. I haven't met an Italian yet. Wasn't a gangster. Wanted to run your business, get you out in the street and sell you dope. Hate them. All of them. Every place they go, always talking about their mother, how wonderful she was. Hell, if she's that wonderful, how come you're a criminal? Haven't seen an Italian born yet. Wasn't born right in the jail. And you should get rid of them. All of them. Put them off someplace. No, they don't cause no blood. Just gather them up. You Italian? Yes. Boom. Put them someplace. There's places for them. They don't have to be here. The Mexicans, we just get rid of them today. They ain't worth nothing. Sneaking across the border every 5 minutes. Here they come, sneaking across the border, sneaking across the border. Can't speak English and begging for a job. Take up all the good jobs. Mexicans got all the good jobs. You see them out there. We give them good jobs in the first place because we felt sorry for them. Had them out there picking grapefruits and what do you call that stuff? Grapes. Was out there with a job. Now they're on strike. Don't want to work. Want to make something for nothing. Get rid of all of them. They ain't no good. Never have been no good. Mexicans. They tried to kill us off anyway. Tried to have a war, but we got them. Good. And the Scottish people come over here. Ain't worth a nickel. Cheap. Every one of them. You can't get a Scotsman to give you a penny. Can't get him to give you a half a penny without charging you interest. walk around in funny clothes. I mean, I got nothing against them, but they're just a pain in the neck. And you can forget them Puerto Ricans. 700 of them living in one room. I don't understand them. And they're all screaming and begging. Every one of them. You can hear them all every time. Give us something, give us something, give us something. Hell, I worked for what I got. Worked hard. Started out when I was 3 years old. I worked hard for what I got. With these hands, I've built things, reared things, brought them up, understood what they were. Nobody taught me nothing. I look around, I see these people begging. I can see right away. As soon as I see a colored man coming to me, I know he's going to beg for something. That's why I spit when I see him. I see old people coming. I know they're going to slow things down. That's why I spit when I see them coming. I see young people. I know right away they want to smoke dope. They got long hair. I don't give them a chance. I just spit. Scottish, Irish, Jews, Puerto Rican, Mexican. What is America coming to?
People are not asking the right questions. They're not asking the right questions because they kind of think they already know the answers.
Technology is being used that we would never believe was possible.
Beginning in 1954, gravity control was mastered.
Nazi Germany, they were developing flying saucer technology using anti-gravity.
With the reverse engineering of extraterrestrial vehicles, we'd figured out zero-point energy. If that were to come out, it would be the end of oil, coal, nuclear power, all of it. Interstellar civilizations can be all around us and shifted beyond the speed of light and can just pop in.
It is this wedge-shaped object in Saturn's rings, which actually has been giving off signals for 25 or 30 years. And now it appears that a whole bunch of these moons might actually have liquid water below their visible surfaces. Now, this is really interesting because when you have water, you probably have life.
We have to break out of this perceptual prison. We have been manipulated. And if we don't change that, this will continue.
Welcome to Philo, where you can get 60 channels for $20 and DVR for days. We've got hip-hop for lovers, renovations for brothers, pups for preschoolers, and holidays for hallmarkies. Plus, gold for diggers, rings for fingers, and SquarePants for sponges. Philo is TV.
Anyway, they let the Japs in. Now, anybody with sense knows, see, the Japs, first of all, they flew in here and tried to take over. Now, we had them where they should have been. Had them locked up with a fence around them. You know what I mean? They was in there, had the fence around them, and that's where they're supposed to be, because then they, if you don't lock them up, then they get in them planes again and come right back and do the same thing again. No, they turn them loose. Now they got restaurants, they're making money, making TV sets, radios. They got more money than I got. Japs, I don't let one of them work on my garden. No place. And them other people, their cousins or what, Chinese, can't use them. Now we're fighting them right now, and now's the time to collect them. They don't do nothing, they just hide every place, but there's always one someplace. I mean, you can go someplace You can go to Albuquerque and find a Chinaman. Got his own restaurant. They got money. They don't pay taxes. I've never seen a Chinaman yet pay no taxes. And I'm not sending my clothes to none of them. Nowhere. Because I've never seen a Chinaman smile. You never see them smile. They're arrogant and they look at you like you're supposed to bring your shirt there, and that's why I don't bring it. When I see them, I just spit. Now's the time you could collect all of them, the Japs and the Chinks, and put them in the thing. I mean, you don't have to, no bloodshed or nothing like that, because I'm against it. Just put them off to the side. Put the fence around it. See, you could have them all there. You could get them Irish. You could get them Italians. You could get the Mexicans, them Puerto Ricans, and the niggers. Pardon me. You could get the colored and the Scottish, and put all of them in there. See. Now, I did have a friend who was of Polish extraction, but he's so damn dumb, I didn't know what to do with him. So I just told him, I said, look, you're all right, but you can't figure nothing out, and you're always wrong when you say something, so just get out, see? I mean, the Polish people have never done me no harm, but if you look at where they live, you know there's something wrong with them. Just look at it. There's squalor and dirt all around wherever they are. So I mean, I have nothing against them at all, but I just think that they need to go too. Get rid of the Polish people and put them off, you see, to a side where they can behave themselves. I've never cared for no Greeks, because that's all they do is they want to throw plates and dance, men dance together. I've never put up with that, never cared for it. All of them need to be put off someplace and make this a better land of peace. Now, as far as I'm concerned, yes, it's true. Indians was here first. But this is survival of the fittest. And Indians wasn't fit. See? I mean, this whole life itself is a game of who has what. Now, if the Indian wanted to keep his land, he should have got a gun instead of a bow and arrow and riding barebacks. He should have got himself a cavalry and some tanks and things. But you see, they didn't have sense enough to do that, so they lost. Now that's it. Indians, quit begging. And the next thing, they can't handle liquor, so they got no business being here in America anyway. If they just be quiet and just leave things alone, I could give them something every now and then. But I've never been in favor of them, no place, because they're weak people. And when you figure it out, it is survival of the fittest. If you cannot protect what's yours and I want it, if you lose to me, that's it. Indians, forget it. They just put them off someplace. Now, I've been to the South, and I've seen it. And it's pitiful, all of it. I haven't seen a Southerner that wasn't ignorant yet. All of them, black, white, green, red, every Southerner, ignorant, talk slow, got a drawl and do y'all this. I can't understand a thing they're saying. They don't have no heavy industry down there. I don't wear no cotton. I smoke tobacco, but that don't come from the South. And they always want to wave a flag, talking about the South shall rise again. Survival of the fittest. You lost, you'll lose again. Not rise again, you'll lose again. They need to take all them Southerners and just get rid of them. Put them off someplace because they're embarrassing. When people come from other countries to visit dignitaries, we try not to show them the South because the people there are just ignorant. Everything about them is ignorant. They yell loud and drink too much. And you go across here to the Midwest, and that's embarrassing. All Midwesterners, embarrassing people. Nothing but Bibles. God this, God that, Jesus this, Jesus that. That's all they believe in. And ain't nothing there. Ain't nothing there in the Midwest. People don't know nothing about nothing except going to tent meetings. That's all they know about. Afraid to face reality. You say something about the Bible, they jump right up and want to hurt you or something. See, those violent people. Talk about the Bible and want to be violent. That's no way to live. They should take them and put them off someplace. I mean, don't shed no blood or nothing like that. Easterners just as bad. Worse. Greatest sinners in the world. Got cities just jammed up, people yelling and screaming at each other. I couldn't live there. I wouldn't even never go there. Overcharge you for everything. Say, this is good, that's good. The air is bad. They got nothing but smog forever. You can't breathe. They got the niggers running half of the cities. The Italians are running half of it. The Irish running the other half, and the Polish is running the other half, and the Scottish running it, and the Irish and the Puerto Ricans is running it. Mexicans running these cities, and look at them. Squalor, dirt, and filth. That's all that's there. Go on up there in New England, people up there just living the same way as when they landed at Plymouth Rock. Some of them don't even have sense enough to know how to drive. Don't have cars. Just all want to pay attention to their religion. Religious this, religious that. You got to be a man, get up and live. Now, I've got nothing against Jesus. I've got nothing against God. All I say is you shouldn't be so dependent upon him. I did this with my own hands. I did it myself. I didn't ask nobody for nothing, and I don't need it. You don't need, we need to get rid of women too. Now, they was all right for a while. But lately, I've been reading what they're saying, and I don't need them. I don't need no woman to have me washing dishes or watching the baby, things of that nature. No, indeed, not me. Now, if a woman wants to be like that, let her go on off. I don't care. I couldn't care less. I mean, if they want to prove something to me, let one of them knock me out. They can't do it. They know they're not as strong as we are. What is it that they want? Now, they was put here to have babies. That's all. Put here to have babies, wash dishes. I'll go out, make the money, and bring it in if I feel like it. But see, I did all this with my hands. Ain't a woman yet can put up a building. I know that. They can't build nothing. How's a woman going to run something? How's a woman going to be president of the United States? Somebody say, we're at war, she start to cry. So they need to take them. Them that don't want to have babies, them that feel embarrassed because man wants to take them out and say, them that says that they're not pieces of flesh. No, they're not pieces of flesh. But if I want to take one out, I'm going to take her out. I buy the dinner. She didn't pay for it. I expect something in return. I give them whatever they want, but I ain't going to give them all that. Need to put them aside. All them crazy women. Need to get rid of everybody. Clean this country up. What this country needs is a good flushing out. Flush it away from all these people, all of them, all the groups, begging, give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that. Say, act like the country is God or Jesus. Oh, give me this, oh, give me that. And then you look around and ain't one of them willing to work for nothing. Niggas ain't willing to work. Jews don't want to work for it. And when they do get something, they want to keep it. And them Puerto Ricans, Mexican, all of them, you can get rid of every single one of them. I couldn't care less. Now, I don't want to do these people no harm. I wouldn't do them no harm. But I know one thing. When I see them, I spit. And give a good spit, too. Because ain't none of them worth nothing. Not one single one. And that's why I'm proud to be what I am. I'm what? I'm a bigot. There ain't but two of us left. And I don't care for him.
Omaha, the Burbs are blessed. We got some guests coming in soon. We're gonna play some music real quick. Boss with me.
I'm a legend. You and me and the same shit. Bloodline, nigga, I'm a king, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend, I'm a legend. You and me and the same shit. Bloodline, nigga, I'm a king, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend, I'm a legend. I'm like Bruce Lee. When I enter the dragon, girl, I'm like Tech 9. When I enter, I'm like Spike Lee, cause I do the right thing. Boy, I'm like Chief Keef, cause I'm gang. I am just like Malcolm, get it by any means. I am just like Martin Luther, even though I'm a king. I am Huey P. Newton, I'm black, I know I got the power. I am Hannibal Lecter, all these beats I devour. I am Wiz Khalifa, I've been smoking back to back. I am just like you, I've been getting to the bag. I am just like me, I feel like ain't nobody better. I am just like Flame, but you know about what I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline, again, I'm a king, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend, I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline, again, I'm a king, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend, I'm a legend. Yeah, I'm a legend. Yeah, I'm perfection. How you gonna kill me? Nigga, I'm the weapon. I ain't worried about your killers. I ain't worried about your hitters. I'm worried about money and how we gon' get it. I'm rich. I'm full of them bags. I'm just like Hawk. I'm known to smash. I crash the beats. I stump the streets. I'm just like August. I'm known for heat. Fresh out the pot. I'm dripping with salt. Key to the whip. I'm known to take off. Squad the team. We all go off. But I'm totally dancing. Now who's the boss? You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline, again, I'm a king, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend, I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline, again, I'm a king, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend, I'm a blood.
bloodline, son of the sun. I'm fully melanated, black power fist in the sky, fully activated, captivate the mass when I speak. Every head bow indigenous, glorify king, oh precious man child. Blackfoot, color of copper, I came from the dirt. Legendary, mine in the sky, my body's mother earth. Walked through the valley of death and came out a king. Joseph, they ain't cut from my cloth. I saw so many dreams. I'm in the den with the lions. Now they calling me Daniel. I went to sleep as a peasant. I woke up as a pharaoh. No longer will I walk, I'm riding on a camel. Zulu warrior, bow and arrow, eyes on the spirit.
You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline, Megan, I'm off. Gang, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a off. Legend, I'm a legend. You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline, Megan, I'm off. Gang, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a off. Legend, I'm a
TNT. Let's fade on the keys.
We the people that rise. We the people that hustle. We the people that struggle. We the people that fight for it. We the people that work. We the people that hurt. We the people that live. We the people survive. We the people that stand up. We the people that try. We the people that give. We the people that hope. We the people that want peace, but we the people that know. Ain't no peace when police killing in these streets. Ain't no love and it ain't no drug that's gonna change how it be. And at night I hear the shooting cause it wake me out my sleep. Damn, another brother died cause of crooked police. We the people gotta speak, gotta rise up out the seat. Don't nobody really care, a brother die about every week. More killing from your brothers than the police. COP 12 one time and Blue Street. Supposed to protect the peace, but you act like our enemy. Run up on us with your pistols and put us down on our knees. Then you search us, don't find nothing and still don't want us to leave. You start shooting like it's a movie, we figure it's OV. We the people that rise. We the people that hustle. We the people that struggle. We the people that fight for it. We the people that work. We the people that hurt. We the people that live. We the people survive. We the people that stand up. We the people that try. We the people that give. We the people that hope. We the people that want peace, but we the people that know.
We the people they call savages, recreating our images as primitive. When slavery days made it definitive, based on race, what a disgrace. Man, that's ridiculous. It still ain't changing. It's sad to say. We gotta live through this. Living under tyranny, under guise of democracy, where people have a voice. So people living in poverty. Our hoods are still the same, where it's nothing but broken property. And jobs don't pay enough. More money comes from a robbery. Solution is to put us in prison, never to listen. Not understanding the issue, problems nobody fixing. They try and hold us down, and still my brothers uplifted, cause they blind to our struggle, but we got vision. T-Bone.
We the people that rise. We the people that hustle. We the people that struggle. We the people that fight for it. We the people that work. We the people that hurt. We the people that live. We the people survive. We the people that stand up. We the people that try. We the people that give. We the people that hope. We the people that want peace, but we the people that know.
Yeah. Where we at? Omaha, Las Vegas, smash. Yeah.
Swiping no swipe. Back up on the set and still them broke ones ain't no piping. I'm in traffic like a license. Pitching with your vices. 10 times out of 10, I'ma get you righteous. Built from 50, push your pippy to the positive. Copped it where the Dodgers live. Stashed it where my Nana live. All I want is Gouda. You can be the loser. If it's nookie over dollars, I would never choose her. I prefer to get it dumping. Ain't no set position. Another day, another no. That's another mission. I pull it off like Michelle. Fourth and inch in, they put some chippers on the book. For my players bid in and hope the game never ever take me under where I'm running. One full season politicking summer by summer. My dice roll up, down, maneuver, I'm back up now. Rainstorms, doggy, I be coming with that thunder cause I'm about that. I'm just a shooter, this is how the dice roll. I maneuver for the moolah, taking off in flight mode. Feeling like them old boys trying to strike gold. Everybody hustling cause we all like dough. Smash a pump. He be crying up a river, smash a broken. She be acting like a snitch. They really hate my team. I be chillin', it's the cream that got me doing my thing. Claudia's the miss, yeah. Got a bunch of feelings, better bottle that. I'm yelling like them strippers, where them dollars at? Your girlfriend a stallion got a lot of back. If she ever wanna take me shopping, I'ma honor that. Real and skrillin', speed, no riddling. Gas tank full, sign a title with dillering. Either fly or flop, it get hot, raw cinnamon. Got a tiptoe, inspectors in my biz again. Hustle till you ain't got a breath up. Then you go 48 hours like that meth up. Then you brick of 50s in my pocket, they done swept up in here. The looter and the shooter get respect up in here. Don't doubt that, I'm just a shooter. This is how the dice roll. I maneuver for the moolah, taking off in flight mode. Feeling like them old boys trying to strike gold. Everybody hustling cause we all like dough.
Heart of a lion, ay, soul of a saint, whoa, mind of a God, ay, I'm on a break, whoa, I've been to heaven, ay, I've been to hell, whoa, I've been to prison, ay, but you can't tell, whoa, I had to get it, ay, when I was broke, whoa, 4 mile feet in the hustle is moving slow, ay, where all my friends is getting it out the mud, hitting, flipping them bricks and then washing the money up, ay, cold peace, so cold, but whole heat, I say less than a 4 speed. Me, Ricky, on the freeway for a 4-piece. And if he acting funny at the meetup, then that's more dope for me. Apply the pressure, nah, that ain't enough. Well, foot on the gas and your fingertips on the clutch. I'm driving reckless, I've been on the other side. So letting me enjoy my sunshine. Hey, whoa. Everything. Hey, yo, Flame, we did this, baby. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, this is my battle cry. I hope you straddle tight. A peacemaker with my peacemaker on the right. I'm giving last rites, ordained by the streets. A gift from God, so you better make peace. Oh, we put some product, hey, we at the door. Whoa, I know we eating, but man, I want some more. Whoa, I'm out the window, I head first. Hey, my life's a blessing, but sometimes it feels cursed. Hey, real talk, man, I talk real, no lies. Tupac ain't the only one, all eyes. They say I keep the same thing I had in 05. A little attitude and cocky for the slow ride. I make your soul glide, I make your soul glow. These niggas so high, I'm flying so low. This ain't the easy road if you wanna get paid. You best to get your pennies and head down the harder way.
Said you looking for a trapper. Well, baby, I'm a block star, yeah. I got what you need, all you need is let me turn you on now. I promise the time of your life whenever we get out now. Hey, yeah. Baby, this a lullaby. Baby, this a rock-a-bye. Baby, go. Baby, this a lullaby. Baby, this a rock-a-bye. Baby, go. Baby, this a lullaby. Baby, this a rock-a-bye. Baby, go. Baby, this a lullaby. Baby, this a rock-a-bye. Baby, go.
She staring at me like she shell-shocked, like she just seen Tupac. She bent it over, then she made it drop. And then I stuck it in the mailbox. Real thick like Latifah. Her girl got a girl like Monifa. I'm on fire, man, I spit ether. Yeah, they want me like the Drake feature. Let me lick that. So sweet like a Fanta. Real juicy Tropicana. Put it in her mouth, that banana. She want a thug in the light, said them blanks ain't in a ride. Hey, she called me over last night, so I came through and gave her that.
Said you looking for a rapper. Well, baby, I'm a rock star. Said you looking for a trapper. Well, baby, I'm a block star, yeah. I got what you need, all you need is let me turn you on now. I promise the time of your life whenever we get out now. Hey, yeah. Baby, this a lullaby. Baby, this a rock-a-bye. Baby, go. Baby, this a lullaby. Baby, this a rock-a-bye. Baby, go. Baby, this a lullaby. Baby, this a rock-a-bye. Baby, go. Baby, this a lullaby. Baby, this a rock-a-bye. Baby, go.
Baby, come on over here and get it. Feel it, roll with it. It was softer than some linen last night. It was right, we in tune, satellite, out of sight, out of mind. I should feel it for the people like a summer. I clean it out and flush it. Do it like a Luke video, go ahead and bust it for your daddy. Let me get back to the money like I'm Weezy. I ain't never gonna be the one that's gonna take it easy. I'ma get up in the kitty like a checker from the clinic when I'm in it. You gon' think it was a never in a sitting high. Make you feel the life of a trapper. Yeah, that snapper got me feeling for no reason. Now I pick it up and eat it like I mean it. I don't mean it, that's the way I am, and I ain't never acting. I'm a captain, I'm so certified to make you feel the action like a blessing. You got values, true values. Giselle and Chanel can't even understand you.
Well, baby, I'm a rock star. Said you looking for a trapper. Well, baby, I'm a block star, yeah. I got what you need, all you need is let me turn you on now. I promise the time of your life whenever we get out now. Hey, baby, this a lullaby. Baby, this a rock-a-bye. Baby, go. Baby, this a lullaby. Baby, this a rock-a-bye. Baby, go. Baby, this a lullaby. Baby, this a rock-a-bye. Baby, go. Baby, this a lullaby. Baby, this a rock-a-bye. Baby, go.
Listen to me.
On my life, I don't have no real enemies, but I know everybody is not a friend to me. I show my people love, that's why I always get it back. And I stand up for my family, one phone call I will attack. And real recognize real, so I don't see you haters. And I'm not talking about my brothers, I'm talking about these snakes. They smiling in our face, but turning us against ourselves. Killing all the black kings to keep the queen from getting out. We 40 cal, self-trained, so we don't need the army busting down my door. I wish these martial law try me. We some psychopaths, raised in the projects, and I ain't met a move. Yeah, who can dodge a tech? Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The opposition is born in America, being black. Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The odds against us born in America. being black. They call us militant and racist cause we still resist the brainwashing and genocide by this government. My people waking up and now at least we more conscious with plans of unity, but still we must proceed with caution and breaking the cycle of thinking like slaves. Gather up knowledge and unchain your brain to change the situation. Death is what our race is facing. We in a nation where they shoot us first, ask questions later. Black lives mean nothing in their eyes, we just a perpetrator. And marching and holding rallies, that's not doing nothing. We tried it Martin's way and still our people struggling. It's time to educate and elevate from all the hate. Our future generations is at stake. We don't have time to waste. Cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The odds against us born in America being black. Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The odds against us born in America being black. Black power, black power, black power, black power, black power, black power, black.
It's 2 in the morning. I'm up talking sexy with you. Right? Yeah. You know, when you bang my line, it's whatever you wanna do. Hey, baby, love when you wanna get close to me. I need your energy. I want love when you turn me on, turn me on. I love when you tasting me, tasting me. You work it, babe. Yeah, you deserve it, babe. Love when you text me, babe. You deserve it, babe. Love when you work it, babe. I don't want no one else. Keep it out for me, babe. Keep it out for me, babe. It's going down tonight. Come and pick me up. Come and fill this cup. Yeah, ooh baby, hit me in this ride. You know what's up. Meet me downtown. Gotta turn up this club. I want love when you turn me on, turn me on. I love it. You taste me, taste me. You work it, babe. Yeah, you deserve it, babe. Love when you taste me, you deserve that shit. Oh yeah, you work it, babe. I don't want no one else. Keep it all for me, babe. Keep it all for me in the morning. I'm up talking sexy with you. Right, yeah. You know, when you bang my line, it's whatever you wanna do. Right, yeah. You know, say that you needed me, waiting so patiently. I don't need no one else, so stay safe on my ass. Say you're someone else, I don't need you with someone else. Better expect me, babe. Better feel me, babe. I'm not type of woman I like to shoot. You know you like this freak, girl, it's a deal. You love this freakness from the back. From my back, and you know you cute the vibe. Gotta feel vibe when you freak me back. Gotta chill vibe when you freak me back. Now you wanna chill when you freak me back. From my back, and you know you feel me back. Hey.
All right, Omaha. getting everything together. We got our guests in the house. So getting everything coordinated. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get the camera together. I'm gonna get it together. There we go. There we go. I don't have to be in it. There we go. But I am in it. I'm trying to coordinate stuff, y'all. Bear with me real quick. Yeah, it's gonna be on this mic. Make it easier for you. All you gonna do is just talk this way. That way you just talking. There we go.
Sounds good.
Then we have all your stuff in front.
In front of that.
All right. There we go.
All right.
That way we can talk natural.
Sounds good.
All right. Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. Let me make sure I got my mic on. Is on. You know, sometimes when you're talking through these masks, because we know we're still practicing, you know, greatness. So let me get my mic together. There we go. Now you can hear me. We got our first guest. We got like a multitude of guests coming in today, but my man from Omaha, Permaculture, is here. I actually been to his farm. It's a urban farm. Urban, would you call that urban ecosystem?
That's a good word.
See, I like to use big words. I like to use big words. And he's came here today just to show off some of the things that that they grow in an urban area, because food is a necessity. Oh yeah, it's like water and air. It's like water or air. Food is a necessity, and we're going to have to start learning and knowledge on how to grow food safely in an urban setting. You know, shout out to our rural brothers and sisters. We love you. We still love the beef and the pork and the lamb. You know what I mean? But you can't do that in an urban setting. So it has to be a collaborative. It has to be a collaborative between the urban and the rural. Omaha Permaculture is doing that. You know, they're bridging the gap. Another person that I know is my man Graham Christensen from the rural area. You know, he's connecting the rural to the urban. And then we got my man Gus from the urban to the rural. We also have to participate that. I've always told you guys, I grew up eating from our community, the trees. I knew all the fruit trees in our community. A lot of those trees are being cut down. So I want to introduce, you know how these stars are. They got their own nouns, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, all yes, and predicates to introduce themselves. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and then we'll get right into the dialogue, because, you know, I like honey. You know, I like honey. I don't know which one is honey. This is more like honey, right? Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's a little more thicker content. I don't know what these two are. Maybe they're spirits. I don't know. They might be spirits. Go ahead and introduce yourself, young man. Then we'll get right into the dialogue.
Thanks for having me back, William. My name is Gus Von Rowan, and I am the founder and executive director of a nonprofit called Omaha Permaculture. And what brings me in today is...
I got you.
You got you? Okay. What brings me in today is, you know, it's a cold morning in March, and you're wondering, you know, what is there to really talk about right now? And well, actually, if you remember, it was earlier this month, or the end of February, actually, we had a polar vortex. We had really frigid, cold weather.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, typical to Nebraska fashion, all of a sudden the south winds decide to come and switch. And all of a sudden we are almost in spring. We have 60 and 70 degree days. You know, it's a much warmer atmosphere. We still get some cold temperatures, but spring kind of flipped pretty quick here in Nebraska.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So here in Nebraska, in the kind of mid-range latitudes of the United States, do you really think of tree syrup? Maple syrup?
Yeah, maple syrup. If you're down south where it's warm at, but not in Nebraska.
In the South. Okay, so in the north.
Well, I know we got maple trees.
We do have maple trees here. You're right.
Yeah, I know we got maple trees. So the potential. So all maple trees produce syrup.
Pretty much all maple trees in that family produce syrup. You're totally right. And there's actually a few more we can add to that. Walnut
produces syrup.
So
why are we drinking? Eating walnut syrup versus maple? Because maple is the most popular.
You're totally right. When we think of most syrups, and they usually come from the northern latitudes like Michigan, Maine, New Hampshire.
Cold environments.
What's that?
Cold environments.
Yeah,
environments that they get all 4 seasons.
Exactly.
For real.
That's totally right. No, I've never heard it turn that. You're completely right. I don't like to be in the cold either, so that's definitely important to just only enjoy those products that come from the cold areas. And well, what I'm here to show you today is actually we can produce syrup here in Nebraska. We have a very small window to collect that syrup. So as I was mentioning earlier, we have these very frigid temperatures in February, and then quickly south winds come up, and then before the trees bud is the time, the small window you have to capture syrup out of the trees. And what you're doing is putting a steel container with a spire that basically is just a hole in a cone that directs the syrup and the sap out of the tree to fall into the bucket. And then it has a lid on it so that things don't fall in it, squirrels don't get it, and so forth. So quickly, the week after the polar vortex, me and my buddies, we contacted some friends throughout town and said, "Do you have a maple in your backyard or a walnut?"
So how people don't know. We don't get taught that no more. Remember the leaves, and we used to do it in class, and as a grade schooler, you have all the leaves and stuff, but they don't teach us that no more. What a maple leaf, what's a oak leaf, So a lot of people can't even determine what trees they even have in their own yard. I think I got a walnut tree because I got some things on the ground. And I think the last time you educated me, it was green. Then when they open up, it's brown. But he says a walnut in there.
That's right.
Now, but the squirrels back there all the time.
Yes, right. The squirrels love the walnuts. They love to bury them constantly and save them for food for later on in the winter. But they usually never find them again. So they're eventually going to come up walnut trees. And they basically plant all of our walnut trees throughout the whole city.
The squirrels do?
The squirrels do. Yep.
Leave the squirrels alone.
So anyway, I'm very excited to share this because honestly, there aren't that many maple trees and walnut trees throughout Omaha. And this was our first attempt. So we received a grant 2 years ago from the Nebraska Forest Service to actually buy some of these kits. And this was the first spring we actually got to try it. We had 6 kits. So we tried 3 buckets on a silver maple.
Okay.
1 bucket on a red maple tree.
Okay.
And then 2 buckets on a walnut tree.
Okay.
And so what you're seeing in front of you right now are some of the samples of this syrup.
So from the actual trees from Nebraska.
These are homegrown North Omaha syrup.
North Omaha syrup.
Yes.
Okay, North Omaha, we produce syrup. All right. See, I'm letting y'all in. We got syrup around here.
So I don't know if you can see that on the video or if you're listening or how you can do it, but I watched.
We got the video right here.
But you can see the differences in the color.
Okay, now what syrup is this one?
That one I believe is the red maple. Red maple.
Okay, red maple. This one's a little bit more less thick.
Yes.
Okay. I'll just explain that with the syrup. It comes from a red maple tree. It comes from a red maple tree. Now, what is a red maple? What does a red maple tree look like? Is the wood red on the inside? Is that the reason why, or does it produce red leaf in the fall?
Yes, actually, it's more about the red maple, the leaves themselves.
Okay.
And then even earlier in spring, you can tell it from the buds.
Okay.
And some of the younger branches, they still have a red tone to them before they gray.
Okay.
They also have a smooth bark. They're kind of smooth to the touch. So they're definitely around here, but they're not that common. You know,
They're
there's
not
something.
so where are they? Where is this tree more prevalent?
Definitely in the northern states.
Northern state.
Yep.
So there's
Northern
a lot.
and eastern states.
So there's a lot of trees that we want to worry about getting syrup. We got
Yes,
trees
exactly.
up there. Okay. Leave the trees alone. We got to start growing hemp, y'all. Start growing hemp. Leave the trees alone.
The next thing I want to show you,
Okay.
and there's less of a difference between the red and the silver maple.
Okay, now why you call it a silver maple?
The silver maple actually has thinner leaves, but very much that similar maple Canada leaf.
Okay, yeah.
Canada flag look, but a little bit tighter, a little bit narrower. And then on the back of each of those leaves, they usually look silver.
Okay. Now this is a silver maple. It is a little bit thicker than the red maple. Just a little, I can tell it's a little bit more thicker, but it's a looser.
Now this is the walnut. This is thicker and darker.
Yeah, walnut. This is a lot thicker, contrast and darker. You can't see through it. So that's the walnut syrup. All this syrup is produced by trees here in North Omaha.
Wow. Now the fun part.
How long does it take to grow a walnut tree? How long does it take to grow a tree? Is it 20 years? Is it 30 years?
You know, that's a great question. At least in terms of the walnut trees, because they're worth so much for their wood here in Nebraska, to the point till they get to harvesting them, which is about 30 to 35 years. And some people call a walnut grove here in Nebraska the college grove. Pretty much, it could put your kids through college.
Hold on a second. Okay. Hold on a second. Tell us how a tree can put us through college. Now say that again.
So the walnut tree is a very valuable wood and lumber that are mostly wood that is valued all over the world. It's our exotic. It's our Brazilian cherry.
Yeah.
It's our
it's a darker wood. It's it just got that flavor, that contrast, smooth look. Yeah. See.
I wish I brought a sample in, but it's really pretty in the sense that it has a contrast within the wood of the dark color of the wood and the blonde right in the middle.
Right.
And that's what's everybody loves to see is that contrast. And then when you put a nice clean finish on it and so forth, you don't put any stain on it, it just bounces. It's one of the most and it's a very good hardwood, so you can't ding it or put a stiletto. It doesn't ding very easily. But, walnut fetches per foot up to $16 a linear foot, and actually this was pre-COVID numbers. Since the pandemic and since last year, actually wood prices have gone up a lot. We don't really know why. It could be part inflation or hurricanes or all these kind of disruptions, and tariffs even. Long story short, the price of lumber and wood is going up at the box stores, but walnut, I'm sure, is still fetching the top dollar worldwide.
Right.
So squirrel planted North Omaha trees are the most expensive trees in the world.
Man.
And then they can also give us syrup while they're growing.
Okay.
So
what does a walnut tree look like? The walnuts are the ones that I have in my yard. It produces the green.
Yep.
The green, what do you call it? Seed, like a big
husk.
Like a big husk, like a big old seed.
Yep.
And they fall on the ground and they turn brown. They look rotten.
Yep.
But when you open it up, it's a walnut in there. I love walnuts. The squirrels be killing it, as well as the birds be back there too.
Yep.
See, I don't put poisons on my yard. You know what I mean? I got a nephew. I know my subject, but this is no subject. I don't put poisons in my yard like to keep the dandelions away.
Right.
We got a lot of people that, and since we're talking about growing food and being conscious of life, because we're talking about sustaining life and finding ways to produce our own food without sometimes going to the grocery store, how our ancestors used to do it.
Yep.
So we can't continue to poison our ground. And so I don't put no pesticides on my yard. None.
That's great.
So I got dandelions growing because I know dandelions are good for cholesterol.
You're right.
Dandelions are good for your bloodstream. So if you don't want to have good heart condition, dandelions is the herb that God produces. Don't get mad at me because God produced your medicine and you kill it. And then, because I was on my nephew, because he works for, I ain't gonna say the company, but they put poison in your grass. And then, so I don't do none of that. So I got all kinds of birds. I know all kinds of birds in my yard. I got cardinals. I got blue jays. I got all kinds of squirrels, the black squirrels, the yellow, I mean, not the yellow, the red, kind of reddish. I got all kinds of ecosystem in my backyard, mainly because we don't put poison.
Exactly.
And what's your recommendation on just putting herbicides? And then we could talk about even farms, because people are studying cancer and all this stuff. But to me, common sense, if you put poisons in your food, you're going to ingest those poisons.
You're totally right. And that's an excellent point, because you really can't consider consuming or even collecting something out of your yard if you at all put poisons in your yard anywhere, because everything in your yard, the whole ecosystem, like you said, they're all connected, from the squirrel to the tree to the grass. They'll eventually, that poison you put in there will sever the link in one of those chains. And then it takes years for it to reestablish once you've sprayed poison in your yard. The ecosystem, if it's it's disconnected, it's a broken family.
Right.
And so if you let it, leave it unbridled and allow it to grow and flourish, you will see, the abundance and biodiversity of what Nebraska has and it has to offer. We actually have quite a bit. And some of what we do is just in the terms of hyper maintenance of our yard. Sometimes, we want to look at all nice and clean and tidy. We don't like the leaves in certain places. Well, if we clean the leaves out too early in spring, sometimes you're putting those leaves full of insect cocoons and larvae and eggs. You're putting it in the lawn bag and put it out on the curb before they actually had a chance to emerge for spring.
Right.
So sometimes we are fighting the instinct of nature to just exist and be in your own yard.
Right.
And it's our instincts to want to keep things nice and clean and tidy.
Right.
And there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but maybe there might be ways in your yard to, create an ambiance for yourself and your family. And then maybe at the back part of against the fence and so forth, you let a little bit more untouched.
Right.
And maybe don't manicure it as much.
Right.
Allowing nature to have a chance.
Right. Because I could tell a difference when I go. I'm not mad at nobody because you got a little bit of money and you can put poison in your ground and you can put with the diagonal lines and the cross lines in your yard. I ain't mad at y'all, but there's no birds in y'all. Have y'all noticed there's no birds around y'all? Have you guys noticed that? Because birds communicate.
Yes.
They communicate. They're intelligent. God gave them brains. Everybody have brains. I think an ant have a brain. I think so. I think an ant has a brain.
Yep.
So I just want us to be wise as we're talking about, getting food from our yard. Let's be wise of what we're doing to our own yards, our ecosystem, and then we got our grandkids playing in the yard.
Yep.
So rich folk, poor folk, because poor folk do poison too. They want to look pretty like the rich folk. Your grandkids are going into your yards. It's like lead. We're a super fun site. So if lead can be tracked into the house and getting the kids, so can the poisons from the grass and the bushes that you guys spray poisons on. God like insects. God like insects.
I love that.
He wouldn't have created insects, y'all. Man, why y'all gotta be such a killer? Stop killing. Thou shalt not kill. Now, let's get back serious. But I am serious though. But this syrup comes from our yard. And it's great that you are creating awareness that in our own yards we have a product, a syrup. I got a comment on Facebook. Miss Honeycutt said, "I have a walnut tree in my yard. Come cap it. Come tap it." She said, "Come tap it. Come tap it." She's trying to get the syrup. So if you guys since we got Gus here, and this is my homeboy, so he's not my friend, it's my homeboy. So I keep telling y'all about friends and develop good community relations. Give Gus a call. We could make it happen. He could come by, and he want a catalog also. This basically a catalog of what's in our community. What's our potential? We can't gauge that unless you invite us. All right. And so if you got a walnut tree, if you got a maple tree, please give Gus a call. Gus, what's the number?
Our number is 402-689-5509.
Cause we got some time later in the year to collect more syrup, right?
Actually, we this was our brief window here in spring.
Okay, so we got to wait till next year?
We got to wait till next year.
Damn, man, we got to wait till next year. But that's all right. We're going to get educated, and we're going to be prepared next year. So we're going to bring Gus back. We're going to, and anything else that we can produce for next year, because I believe this Corona stuff, and the prices of food going up in the grocery stores, we got to start growing our foods. We got to start making connection with our brothers and sisters in the rural areas so we can develop more commerce bypassing the grocery store. We got to do a lot of things like our brother, like the settlers per se. Then we actually got to start trading again. So we're going to test it. So if you got a tree in your yard, I'm going to do a test taste. How much someone, okay. She asked how much somebody, let me see, we scroll down. How much somebody come by my tree, the walnuts in the yard are knowing with all the squirrels. See? So is there a business for that? To collect walnuts from people's yards? Is there a business for that?
That's a great question.
Because we're talking about syrup. Yep. Let's talk about businesses that God has already created in our yard that we don't even know about.
That's a great topic.
So
that'd be a whole radio show.
Yeah, so we got syrup and we got walnuts.
That's right.
That's two things. Okay, so let's I'm gonna test some, y'all. I'm gonna test some. All right. I'm gonna do it for y'all. I'm not gonna do the needle thing on though. I'm not gonna do the needle thing, but I will.
Big. So basically, what I'm gonna do is just put each one so you can watch how thin it is, and I'll put it right here.
Okay.
So you can grab it on your own accord. Oops, I got some on your desk.
Okay, that's all right.
You'll be looking that up later.
Yeah. I got it.
And I encourage you. Should I tell you what my favorite is first?
No, go ahead.
I'll wait.
Okay. So this one is the silver maple.
Okay. And then here is the red maple.
Red maple, put that right there. We'll put them right by each other.
And then here's the walnut. And I don't know if you can see how thick that is comparatively. Like it didn't even want to move.
Yeah, so the walnut is a lot thicker. So I'm going to do a taste test for you guys. You know, I stutter. When y'all put two T's in a row, taste test. I gotta slow it down because Lord have mercy. I think somebody calling me. You can come in where I think the door's open. Hold on a second. Go ahead, Gus. Go ahead, talk.
Okay. So basically, we're just spreading the different syrups out here, and whoops, I'm not in front of the microphone. We're spreading the syrups out. And I want to make sure that William has more than just the syrup to taste. So I brought some homemade bread that we turned into French toast last night with our organic eggs. So I think the French toast is pretty good, but I think he's going to love the syrup. Ooh, that was close to the edge. Anyway, I have my favorite. But all three are amazing. We had a fridge full of this, but it only took about a week for all of this to leave.
Okay. All right.
So,
okay.
I encourage you to take the test. And then my wife made some French toast from homemade bread and organic eggs.
Okay, cool. So but I got to warm it up, man.
Actually brought it. I brought it insulated. I had it covered.
Okay.
But if you have a microwave, we could put it in.
Yeah, we got a microwave.
Throw it right in there.
Yeah, I normally don't use a microwave. I'm just letting y'all know, disclaimer, but here at the radio station, I don't have a stove. Normally, I would use a stove. I would heat it up because when you use a microwave, it changed the molecular structure
Yes.
of food. So only time I really use a microwave if don't have a stove. Go ahead, Brett.
Yes. So while he heats that back up, basically I'll talk a little bit more about the syrup. So one thing we learned is on the tapping process, if you can imagine, the sun in winter is mostly coming on the south side of Omaha. It's coming from the south. So what side of the tree do you think would flow more and where to put the tap? And I thought that was an interesting part of this process was the fact that the tree's trunk, if you were to tap it on the south side, that's where the flow happened the most. But imagine the sun rising in the morning is on the east. And so the east side of the trunk also has a pretty good flow. And then on the opposite side, the west side has a pretty good flow. What people learned is obviously that the north side doesn't have a good flow, and that's probably the least desirable place to place your tap. So this was something I thought was really neat to experiment and watch. Either way, the process only lasted about a week, and that's, we received over about 50 gallons worth of sap that you have to boil down. But in northern climates, in northern states, you actually have almost a month rather than our brief week. That month-long time where you can start collecting the sap and empty the buckets every day into larger gallons that you protect. Imagine how much you can collect off of one tree in 1 month.
So how much can you collect off of one tree in 1 month?
Well, I was just saying in northern climates, northern states, they actually have the ideal conditions. So I encourage you to try it first alone. And then this is obviously because it's impossible to have syrup without food. So
So I'm just dip. Now, what's this one?
that is the red maple.
Red maple. This guy, he got like a little dip.
Actually, yeah, that's the silver maple.
Silver maple. Okay.
Yes. Well, feel free to take the spoon if you want the spoon.
Okay. It's pretty good. I should have got some water so I can.
Oh, here you go. Is this yours right here?
Oh, yeah, there we go. It's hiding behind. Red maple tastes good. It tastes good. I would add some molasses to it. You know how we do it. How we do it on the north side.
Actually, that was the silver. This is the red now.
Yeah, silver tastes good. Silver tastes good.
This is the
okay.
red.
Well, I like that. That one tastes really good. What's the one on that one?
That was red maple.
Yeah, red maple is really smooth.
And then here's
that's really smooth.
Yep. Here's the.
And that come from North Omaha?
All of these are from North Omaha.
Man, we got some money over here, y'all. We got some money. We got
Basically,
to go.
We raise our own sugar. This is a sugar. When you boil.
Yeah, like a natural sugar. So
yeah, these are natural sugars.
Okay, yeah, it tastes real good.
And then lastly, this is the walnut. You may see it's thicker.
Right.
A friend of mine even called it pulpy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good too. Okay, I like the red and the walnut. I think I like the red better though.
We'll definitely start sopping some up, or whatever you like. If it's the red, that's the silver. If it's the red.
And you said that your wife made the French toast with what again?
With homemade bread.
Homemade bread.
Out of a bread machine.
Out of a bread machine? Okay, so how do you make a bread out of a bread machine?
The bread machines are amazing. Oh my gosh.
So you got a bread machine that actually make bread?
Oh,
I mean, so what do you put in it?
It's a countertop bread, and you just put your flour, your eggs, your water. It depends on the recipe.
Okay.
Because they give you a recipe that abbreviates whether it's a country white or it's a multi-grain.
Okay.
French bread has a different setting.
Can you make rye bread?
You can make rye bread. Yeah. And the loaf, it's pretty awesome because you just mix all the ingredients,
Uh-huh.
and then you also know that yeast has to be added to sometimes.
Okay.
There's usually a separate container on the top of the bread machine that you put the yeast,
Mhm.
that while the machine is mixing all the ingredients,
Right.
it has a timer advance that drops the yeast in at the right time.
Okay.
So all of it's automated.
Okay.
It makes making bread a lot easier. For
Okay. So
people.
she made natural bread, and what else you put in it?
Basically, there are Omaha permaculture organic eggs.
Eggs too. So
Yep.
so you guys have chickens.
We have chickens.
So you got chickens, natural eggs. So how do you feed your chickens? What do you feed your chickens?
We get organic feed from like a local tractor supply. We buy organic feed, but we mix it with a lot of other types of grains, scratch mix, sunflower seeds. So we give them a pretty diverse diet throughout the day. We give them the kind of excesses from weeds,
right?
All types of sprouts that we're growing in the greenhouses, food scraps even that still look good. They will eat anything, and so we make sure we give them a good, diverse diet. So and they're healthy. So.
Okay. Well, Omaha, North Omaha in particular, we got we got a couple of products. We got a couple of products. I love it. It tastes good to me. I didn't know you can make your own bread.
Oh, bread machines.
You might give me a bread machine.
They're awesome.
Especially if I can make rye bread.
Yes. You're after the same thing I am. I've just started to begin to make rye bread myself.
Okay.
You need rye flour, and then you put in those it was a caraway seeds.
Okay.
And then it's pretty simple. You just mix it all in, and then, and then 2 hours later you take it out and you just dump it on the counter, and you have a fresh loaf.
A bread, man.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Omaha. The Burrs, the Bluffs. We have Gus Von
Rowan
in the house. He is the CEO, the founder of Omaha Permaculture. We are actually having a taste test. My favorite syrup is the red maple, but my second is walnut.
I agree.
The French toast is good. Natural bread made, and natural eggs, natural chicken. They're doing it for real. Natural chickens.
That's right.
So you don't artificial inseminate them.
No, we don't.
Okay. All right. All right. No artificial inseminating the chickens. They do it naturally. They got little chickens. Chickens love each other.
That's right.
The roosters love all of them.
That's true. That's true.
So it's delicious, and so I encourage you to get in contact with my man Gus. Gus, how can I get in contact with you?
Our phone number is 402-689-5509, and our website is omahapermaculture.org.
Okay, me say I got a couple more comments. Let's say, yeah, I need some by 2-4 used to be 246 now they're $9. Okay, so
you're right. Good organic syrup is expensive.
Okay, so we got it in our own yards, y'all.
Yep. So
back in the day, remember we used to go to the trees and eat up all everybody's stuff. We can do it again.
That's right.
We can do it again. So, all right. So if you guys got a maple tree or a walnut tree, what else tree can be used?
Gosh, I think walnut is about as exotic off of the maple beaten path as you can get. I'm not sure if there are many other ones. Having said that, I'm sure there are. There are people that I'm sure know that, but we were able to discover that walnut was doing this, and then at the same time provide something very different, but very sweet as you could taste. So
it rained the other day, and I was at a friend's house. There were worms all on the cement.
Yep.
So does she have a good yard? Because the worms came out? Because some yards don't have worms.
You're right.
You can tell because the poison, they kill the worms, right? The poison kills the worms, right?
It's definitely part of it. And that's a good theory. I think you're right. Because the worms are coming out because the ground is getting saturated with water.
Right.
But you're right. If you don't see them in a certain area, that's a very good point.
So to me, that yard was healthy.
Yeah.
I felt that yard was healthy. I felt that yard didn't have no poison in it because the worms lived there.
That's a good observation. That really is.
We live in, thank you, Mutual of Omaha, Wild Kingdom. Thank you, Marlon Perkins. Marlon Perkins did that to me, man. I care about the earth. Marlon Perkins.
Yep.
They need to bring a Marlon Perkins too. I don't know why Mutual Omaha got rid of. Maybe because they got rid of all the animals. They killed all the animals. All the animals in the zoo now. They got rid of Marlon too. Where's Marlon at? I don't think Marlon's dead. They got rid of Marlon. I don't know. He was trying to save the world. But I got that from growing up here in Omaha.
Okay.
The love for the earth, the love for animals, the
great.
exotic animals, wild animals. Even though I don't want a pet,
right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I like other people with pets.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe one day I might get a cat. Maybe one day. But this is our earth. If we don't take care of it, the next generations won't be able to celebrate it.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
And so this pandemic is also because we're not being clean. We're not taking care of things, and it's transferring to animal to human to animal. Let me take another bite because it is good.
It's good.
I got the red maple tree syrup right here from North Omaha. And so if you got a maple tree or a walnut tree, make sure you guys give Gus a call. You may be part of learning how to produce your own syrup.
That'd be great. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I this was fun for me and my friends and my wife, and we had a blast. One part we haven't talked about is actually, so you collect all the sap, and that's gallons and gallons at a time. You have to boil it down to make the syrup.
Okay.
And so we spent 2 days boiling down all of the syrup in, from, and the concentration, the ratio is 1 to 40.
Okay.
So this is a 40th of what we had in terms of volume.
So you have volume? Okay.
So we had big gallons of things that we dump into larger pots that we have on a propane burner.
Right.
You can also, there are other ways to steam it when you have that much quantity, but it's generally best done outside. Because if you think of if you did it inside with all that stove and you're evaporating all that water, all that water is going inside your house.
Yeah, and then the condensation can create mold.
Exactly. So it's best done outside and over an open stove, and also you just kind of want to babysit it all day. So make sure you bring a good book or sit right next to it.
Okay. Well, we might have to have you guys should have filmed it with a GoPro and then speed it up later on.
Yes.
Think about that next time.
I will do that. I will do that.
Get a GoPro, baby. Get a GoPro. Omaha, Nebraska. Gus, is there anything else that you want to get across this morning?
Hey, everybody, get out and get ready to start gardening this year. I know it's a little early, but it's not too early to start imagining what your garden is going to look like this year. So if you need help, contact Omaha Permaculture, and we can help you imagine what your garden might look like this year.
I got a couple more questions. Miss Lewis said, I used to be able to pick up large rocks in the yard and it was common to see snails, geckos or griots. I think that's that one animal. They're like a snail. Snails, snakes, frogs in the yard, but not so much no more. Worms too. So you don't see because people put poisons in their yard and they wonder why we are developing all these illnesses.
That's also a good connection. A healthy environment means, it does come back to us. We're part of it. We're not separate from it.
No,
you're right.
So when we put poisons on our yards, the children go outside. It gets into our elderly. It gets into us, and everybody reacts differently to chemicals. Everybody's body makeup is different. Even though we're part of the human species, we're still individuals, and those poisons that's introduced to our bodies, our cells mutates would cause cancer.
Yes.
So let's be wise. That's why I bring Gus in it. So make sure that we are conscious of what God has already blessed us with. So if you got a walnut tree, also Miss Lewis wanted to know, go over the process on tapping the tree.
Sure.
Again.
Yes. So actually, we do have a kind of a photography. We did photo diary it sort of on Instagram. So if you wanted to check out our Instagram post, we have an actual photo of what we did. But first of all, you wait for the right window of 40-degree days, 20-degree nights.
Okay.
That switch flip back on and day, night, is the ideal window that is creating a pump mechanism in the tree.
Really?
Yes.
So, I mean, is it causing gravity within the tree based off of the temperature? Or is it based off of the night and day because of the moon? I mean,
they may have some part of it, but from what my understanding is, blocking the sun's hitting the trunk of the tree. And when it warms the trunk of the tree, it's creating a heat that is, I think, pushing up sap into the...
heat rises.
Yep.
Okay, that theory, okay.
And then come night, that 20-degree kind of creates a siphon pump, basically like a piston would go up and down, so it is creating that system. But as soon as you break away from that, let's say you go to 50 to 30-degree nights, it stopped. All of our taps stopped like the day that all of a sudden it got 70 degrees outside, and then it was a 40-degree night. So we have that really brief window here in Nebraska, whereas my friends in Wisconsin and Michigan, they were still tapping. They had just started. They were about to start it, and they're tapping for like almost a month.
For a month?
And that all the sap is coming out of this like little cone. It's like a big metal straw that you just pound into only about an inch and a half deep into the tree. And then it's usually as soon as you drill in, it starts flowing out.
Oh, really? Really?
It comes pouring out, and you quickly got to jam that in there and then get the bucket hanging on it. And then it just pours right into the bucket.
Man. So what if you don't do it? Is the tree going to be all right?
It'll be fine. You're right.
What I mean? So if no one ever tapped the tree, is it ever going to get too full?
So we had one of our experiments. We put 3 buckets on one silver maple, and I don't know if silver maples are enough in our area, but this one was huge.
So what's the diameter of one of these trees?
You at least want the diameter to be 10 inches across.
Okay,
that's at least worthy of one bucket.
Okay,
one tap.
So basically about a foot.
Yes.
Foot across. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So that's worthy of one bucket. If you have it anything bigger than that, twice that, 20 inches, then 2 buckets, and then you could do 3 buckets. Honestly, this one, we couldn't put 3 of our arms around this. And with 3 of my friends, we couldn't go around this silver maple.
Okay.
We put 3 buckets on it.
Okay.
And then while you were heating up the French toast, there was another variable that I thought was interesting, was the fact that you tap the tree on the south-facing side of the tree.
Okay,
because the sun is hitting that.
Right.
So imagine if you tap the north side of the tree, where the sun never touches it.
Right.
There's no flow.
Right.
There's no. Basically, they recommend only to do the south face, but that you can do east and west, but it's just not as prominent as the south facing.
Because south you can hit it. You can hit it all day long.
Exactly.
All right. See, we're going back to the Egyptian sand calendar with the sun. Heck yeah, man. We got to use. Man, that's great, man. Give your information out again, Gus.
Sure. So we are a nonprofit called Omaha Permaculture. Our phone number is 402-689-5509, and our website is omahapermaculture.org. We're on Twitter and Instagram as well.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming in. Omaha, we got another guest coming in. He is an artist. He performed on some major, he'll come in. We're gonna take a little break, and then we're gonna bring him in. He's performed on TV and all that stuff, major stuff. I think I recognized him when he came upstairs. He's a little guy, but most little guys are great entertainers. And so he's from Omaha, and we're gonna highlight where he's taking his music career. So in the meantime, we're gonna take a musical break real quick, and we'll be right back with you. We're gonna play this cut. You know, it's been reported Terrence Crawford is gonna be fighting Pacquiao. That's the early reports. June 6th. Abu Dhabi. I think that's how I'm saying it right. It's over somewhere over there. Projected fight: Terrence Crawford, Manny Pacquiao. Now, these are speculations, but right now, that's the word on the street. But you ain't heard from me. We ain't one to gossip. But we letting you know here first. So if it's so, we're gonna give it up to my man, B&B Boston Academy. Shouts out to my nephew that fights for B&B Boston Academy, Reno Busby, and all the other fighters that went down to nationals, and all the other boxing clubs that went down to nationals in Louisiana. This is to you. Boss with me.
I was born to be a star, so I'ma shine. Even though where I'm from, they be hating all the time. Seem like they expect me to fall, but I ain't surprised. My eyes on the prize, now my city's on the ride. I'm on my Terrence Crawford. I feel like Terrence Crawford. I'm on my Terrence Crawford. I feel like Terrence Crawford.
I've been working hard for this right here. Giving my blood, my sweat, my tears. Always had dreams that I make it to the top. Even when it got hard, I kept going non-stop. Pops wasn't there, but my mama held it down. She tried to keep me from hanging with the wrong crowd. Hanging with the homies, running in and out the house. Big pounds on the table, big guns in the couch. I'm glad my little brother chose to take another route, cause the little homie there for short than live on the ounce. You gotta reach for the stars, aim through the clouds, cause it's way more than life than what the streets talking about.
I was born to be a star, so I'ma shine. Even though where I'm from, they be hating all the time. Seem like they expect me to fall, but I ain't surprised. My eyes on the prize, now my city's on the ride. I'm on my Terrence Crawford. I feel like Terrence Crawford. I'm on my Terrence Crawford. I feel like Terrence Crawford.
Say what you wanna say, you gon' hate anyway. You always gon' have something to say about the moves I make, as long as all my kids is straight and all my bills is paid. I ain't gon' let y'all worry me. My son plays sports, crossover game nice. Box a little bit, stiff left, strong rights. Crazy how life changed right before your eyes. One day you're nobody, next day you're the God. Now everybody on you talk about how they know you, claiming what you owe them, everything that they showed you. But at the same time, they can't wait till it's over. Praying for your downfall, sitting waiting like a cobra.
I was born to be a star, so I'ma shine. Even though where I'm from, they be hating all the time. Seem like they expect me to fall, but I ain't surprised. My eyes on the prize, now my city's on the ride. I'm on my Terrence Crawford. I feel like Terrence Crawford. I'm on my Terrence Crawford. I feel like Terrence Crawford.
Say what you wanna say, you gon' hate anyway. You always gon' have something to say about the moves I make, as long as all my kids is straight and all my bills is paid. I ain't gon' let y'all worry me. I say what you wanna say, you gon' hate anyway. You always gon' have something to say about the moves I make, as long as all my kids is straight and all my bills is paid. I ain't gon' let y'all worry me.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I am the sun shining over you, shining over you. My love makes things grow. Feel the watch I move, feel the watch I move. I am the stars overpowering you, overpowering you. But don't do me wrong, or I'm coming after you, after you. Ooh. My love makes things grow. You do what you move. You do what you move. I am the stars. Overpowering you. Overpowering you. But don't do me wrong. But don't do me wrong. Or I'm coming after you. Or I'm coming after you. Ooh.
Hello. Hey, Seth. Did you send it?
Yeah, yeah. So make sure it's like William King Jr., J. Arthur Jr.
You sent it to William King Jr.
I texted to him. It's in our text.
Oh,
Oh.
Can you send it to the?
Yeah, just send it to my email, then I can download.
Can you send it to his email?
Yeah, I asked what is it to? He never responded, so I texted to him. Okay. Now you good, be right. Hey, Omaha, Nebraska. I'm talking to my man from Chicago. I love Chicago. Chicago is actually my favorite city. My roommate is from Evanston, Illinois. He's right around the corner. Yeah, without a doubt, man. So shouts out to Northwestern. I should go over there during the summertime and eat them up. Yeah, in that basketball court. Yeah, without a doubt. William King Jr., J. Arthur Jr. at yahoo.com.
It is on the way. Literally, you should have it in seconds. William King Jr. at yahoo.com.
Yes, sir. All right, bro. Hey, say what's up to the audience, big brother.
Oh man, hey audience. It's really good to that be on this actual station, and we have a great new song that we think you guys are gonna love.
Okay, then. Let people know what's your name. Who are you, and where you calling from?
My name is Seth. I'm from Chicago, the Windy City. And I have the actual pleasure of working alongside this amazing artist, Dreon. He's full of talent. He's full of life.
All right. Chi-Town's in the house, y'all. Chi-Town is in the house. You know how we do it. Man. We got stars everywhere. I can't wait to go to Chicago this summer.
Yeah.
Going to the Taste. Oh, the Taste of Chicago. Oh man, it's off the chain. I can't wait to get back to normal.
Hopefully I can play that one. I think we're trying to get on that.
Okay. Oh man, you get on that one, boy. Oh yeah. Let me know. I'm pulling up on you. For real. Omaha. Let me make sure. Let me see. Ain't got here yet, but we're gonna get it. In the meantime, Omaha. You know how these start. The last time I saw this young man, he was about to go to college.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was about to go to college. I think he was probably 18 or something like that.
Yeah, it was 18, 19.
18, 19, and how old are you now?
I'm about to be 24, actually.
24? Okay, cool. Well, you talking about right?
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to be 24. I just turned 24 on Tuesday.
Okay, so when was your birthday? What, the 31st?
March 30th.
30. Okay, mine's March 30. Mine's March 28th.
Yeah, we're right there.
Okay, well, happy birthday, big bro.
You too.
Let me see. I thought I seen the email come across. Oh, there we go. Omaha, Nebraska. This young man, like I said, had a chance to interview him about 4 or 5 years ago when he was about to go to college.
Mm-hmm.
And he's an entertainer. He had an opportunity to go to the school of what?
Berklee College of Music in Boston.
Berklee College of Music in Boston, which is like the MIT or like the Yale,
yeah,
or like the Harvard of music schools. He's from Omaha, Nebraska, and we wanted to highlight, his opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's back, and he'll give us a recap of his opportunity. I know he was like, say, 18 or 19. I mean, because when you get out of high school, you're about 18.
Yeah.
Now he's 20, what, 24?
Yeah, I'm 24 now. Yeah.
And so tell us how it's been. Tell us who you are, where you coming from, what you're doing now, and where you going.
Well, when you last interviewed me, I was D Mills, and I've done away with that name, and now I've gone with my original name, Dreon.
Okay.
Because my real name is Daydreon, so I just use Dreon as my artist name now. And before basically going to Berkeley, when I did the interview, I was doing a concert here, getting ready to prepare to go. And I made the money to be able to, and my church family and all of my amazing supporters were there and helped me get there. And I went there, and I put everything into my education there. I became a songwriting major there. I had a viral video of me doing James Brown, over a million, it's up to 1.5 million views now. I've met and sang with Stokely Williams and Morris Hayes, who was Prince's music director. Just some incredible people that I've met there. And so, I've done a lot since I've been in Boston, made some really great connections. And now I have since graduated. It's almost a year now, actually. I've graduated from Berkeley as a songwriting major and Africana Studies minor. And I've stepped into my career now as a full-time artist. That's what I do full-time. I perform for weddings and private events and for festivals and touring. And that's how I actually take care of my family. And actually, since then, I've had a daughter with my beautiful wife. And now my daughter is going on 3.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a lot that's happened in between.
So, but the main thing, you graduated.
I graduated. Yes.
Okay. All right. And you're living out your dream.
Living out my dream. Yeah.
So what is your expertise? Are you a singer, a writer, a producer? You play instruments? Well, what's your expertise?
So I do actually all 3. So I am a vocalist. So I would say that my expertise is in singing and also in songwriting, because that's what my degree is in. Because I was a voice principal and a songwriting major.
Okay.
So those are my expertise. But I'm also a producer. I'm also a dancer and a performer, and I orchestrate my own arranging and shows and things of that nature as well.
Okay. Now you say you dance?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you can do something.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, Omaha, I challenge everybody. Usually to push-ups. I don't know. Do y'all want me to challenge this dude to a dance move? I don't know. Man. 56 in the mix. 56 in the mix now. You know what I mean? I was 55, no jive, but I'm 56 in the mix. And so, 56 in the mix, you can do some things.
Right.
You can do some things at 56 in the mix.
Right.
So my old school, do you want me to challenge this young guy? He said he could dance. I don't know if he could dance. I heard he could sing. We got one of his cuts. We're gonna take a quick break though. We're gonna listen to him to see if he can sing. I might have to stretch. If I'm gonna challenge him to the dance contest. I'm gonna have to stretch.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have to stretch if I do that. But let me get my mind together, and decide what I'm gonna do. All right. But it's 9:02. Let me see if this track plays because it's an MP4. Let's see if it plays.
Okay.
And why don't you go ahead and introduce this track, young man?
So this is actually my new single that's coming out this week, entitled "Light It." It's the "Light It" remix from my original debut project that I released a year ago, produced by Grammy Award-winning producer Daryl Littleman Howell, who actually just won a Grammy with Jonathan McReynolds. And the original was produced by Arcelius Swag Arcelius Harris, who also produces for her, and he's a Grammy Award-winning artist or a producer as well.
Okay. Now, are these individuals that you met at school, or?
Yeah, these are connections that I met at school and through other mutual friends and things.
Okay, cool. Omaha, Nebraska, and it's Dreon, right? Dreon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get it right because they took my language.
Like dream on.
Dreon.
Yeah.
All right. Boss with me. All right.
many times I've been cast down, cause I was looking for a way out. People dying in my hometown. You don't know how many dreams I done let go. Like Dr. King, they were shine cold, because I dream beyond the front porch. World keeps spinning, round and round, and I ain't about to give up now. Keep this in mind, it's a matter of time. The sun comes back around. I'm looking for a brighter day. I'm looking for a better way. I'm waiting for the sun to come to shine its light on a really dark night. Light it up and let it shine on me. Light it up. I wanna see it shine, shine, shine. You don't know how many times I done fell down, trying to be someone I can't now, cause I was hanging with the wrong crowd. You don't know how I sat in church on Sunday, but when I ran into Monday, all my problems came to haunt me. But the world keeps spinning, round and round, so I ain't about to give up now. Keep this in mind, in a matter of time, the sun comes back around. I'm looking for a brighter day. I'm looking for a better way. I'm waiting for the sun to come to shine its light on a really dark night. Light it up and let it shine on me. Light it up. I wanna see it shine, shine, shine.
You don't have an inkling what it is to have the sand under your feet sinking. Thinking you standing on solid ground, you found that your Katrina stay breaching your dam. Found body cams ain't stopped the bullets, shots fired in court they pull it. We do our best to pull through, like good movers. We pull up and move you. Still, we unstoppable. Peace be still, we do the impossible. The mission is to heal the village, get our spirits and minds right. We stay looking forward, cause there's blind spots in our hindsight. Turn up just cold talk for shine bright. We living in the moment, so you know the time's right. Every day we turn lemons into limelight. Light it up, like the sun, we can't help but light it up.
I'm looking for a brighter day. I'm looking for a better way. I'm waiting for the sun to come to shine its light on a really dark night. Light it up, and let it shine on me. Light it up, I wanna see it shine.
And I forgot to mention my guy.
What, and you know what? That Omaha, that is a exclusive. Go ahead, introduce yourself again, brother, and
Yes.
and go ahead, introduce your guy that also participated.
Yeah, so my name is Dreon, and that was Lighted, my new single, Lighted Up remix. And that was also featuring my guy Jay Ivy out of Chicago as well. He's the president of the Chicago chapter of the Recording Academy as well. So he's an award-winning poet and recording artist as well. And that was produced by Grammy Award-winning producer Daryl Littleman as well. And the original was produced by Swag Arcelius, who was also Hers producer.
Okay. So you got some quality, on this.
Yeah, it was a great project.
And you actually got a great voice. You got because the soul is missing, and most of the stuff you hear is, shouts out to my man, because they hated him at first. Brought the auto tune. What's the guy that brought the
T-Pain?
Yeah, T-Pain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? T-Pain brought the auto tune,
right?
And that originally started with Zap,
right?
And Roger. Exactly. So let's go with the lineage, and I think they probably got it. And so now most of the rap artists are trying to sing using the auto tune.
That's all he used.
Yeah. So you don't really hear, like when I listen to the Luthers or the or whomever, they got their natural voice. It's not
Right.
processed. It's
Right.
not
Right.
all that stuff. So obviously you don't. It sounds like you don't use none of all that stuff.
No, I don't. I mean, unless my mixing engineer puts a little on there just for a little flavor. But no, I usually don't like to, because for me, as my inspirations are soul singers. James Brown, Sam Cooke.
Yeah.
So and Aretha Franklin. She said, "What's auto tune?"
Yeah. Yeah, without doubt.
So those are I listen to all of those cats, and so that's really where I'm pulling from. I sing for my soul. I really do, and that's what the heart of soul music is.
Without doubt. Because when you mentioned Sam Cooke, did you see the movie? Was it One Day in Miami?
Yep, One Night in Miami.
One Night in Miami.
Yep.
And then we actually, I think we added a cut of Sam Cooke. It's going to be a change, man. Well, he see something because Malcolm challenged him. Now you don't write for the black people. You write for the black. You got what's his name? What's the white guy name? Was it Willie Nelson? He mentioned. Was it Willie Nelson or was it other white guy?
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. Yeah.
Bob Dylan.
You ain't like Bob Dylan. You challenged him, then he came out that song, boy. I said, "Oh, change is gonna come."
Yeah.
All right. So, man, but so you hear that real essence that, and a few years ago, I had a chance to meet Patti LaBelle.
Oh.
Yes.
The
Queen
Queen
LaBelle, and then everybody else taking normal pictures, right? They taking normal. She got her yellow dress on, looking fine, old fine, mature fine. I want to say old fine, mature fine,
right,
mature fine. And so, everybody taking normal pictures. I said, come on. I said, let's take back to back. We chill like this. So, man, because she can blow.
Right.
So is that what you searching, that John Legend, because someone that actually can hear your voice and not the process.
No, exactly. And those I mean, a lot of those people are mentors, are people who have really influenced me. I actually got to John Legend graduated with me from Berkeley as an honorary doctorate last year. Okay. So I got to sing for him and with him for our graduation and things. So so a lot of these individuals influence my voice, my music, my writing all together. So I won't say I'm trying to bring it back. It's always been here.
Right.
It's always been here, but somebody just had to tap into it.
Right.
And that's really what I think.
Now, you're from Omaha, correct? Is that correct?
Yes, I'm born and raised.
Where'd you go to school at? Give us a little background of you.
So I went to when I was in elementary, I went to Sunny Slope Elementary. I also went to Mountain View for a little bit as well. Middle school, I went to Morton Magna Middle School. And then for high school, I went to Northwest. That's where I graduated from, Northwest.
Okay.
And I even went to UNO as well for a little bit too. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Before you went to the school of Berkeley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Omaha, Nebraska. Dreon, right?
Dreon.
And see, the superstars. I'm gonna get it right. Because last year he had a different name. Superstars, they changed their name too.
Yeah.
But that's all right. Dreon.
Okay,
I'm gonna get it, y'all. I'm gonna get it. Omaha, the Birds, the Bluffs. We are talking to Omaha artist Dreon. We just played his new cut first here.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it first.
Yep.
Right here, world premiere, without a doubt. Today is Love Yourself Thursday. I think it's Love Yourself Thursday. Ain't today Thursday?
It's Thursday. Yeah.
Oh man, time is moving by fast. So be purposeful on loving yourself. Obviously, we loving ourselves this morning. He got a world premiere.
Mm-hmm.
The world is on notice. You can get the cut on all platforms. Is that correct?
It's coming soon. It's coming this week, this Friday.
This Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So
tomorrow.
They can get tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, the week. Man, we quick with our week. So tomorrow it'll be available where they can just go on
all platforms. Yeah, all platforms.
So how much it cost? What's the donation? Like 99 cents or?
It'll probably be something like that. Yeah, it's just a single.
Yeah, it's a single. Okay, all right. Make sure you guys and the cut it called again.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of the cut?
Light It Up Remix.
Light It Up Remix. So how long are you gonna be in town?
Well, I have a birthday concert going on this weekend on Saturday. It's actually sold out.
Okay.
But I'll be here through the week.
Okay, so where's the concert? The sold out concert. So you had the fans knocking on the side of the door.
It's gonna be at the Sozo Coffee House.
Okay.
Sozo Coffee House. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So coffee. Give me some coffee, so. I'm coming today. Get my so coffee.
Right.
You know, I like that name, so. All right. Yeah, it's sassy over there. So.
Yeah.
Omaha, Nebraska. We are talking to one of Omaha own, without a doubt. We love to brag off our neighbors, especially when they manifest their God-given talents. We're blessed to see this man, mature, young man. Now he is a man, a young man, a younger man, or older younger man, I guess. But he has matured. He has continued to manifest his God-given talents. You can see in his voice that he has the talent. We have so much talent here in Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah.
I just want to encourage you guys. If no one else believes in you, believe in you.
Exactly.
Without a doubt. Is that where that come from? Did you believe in you? Is that what propelled you, or did you have the other people believe you, or did you have some people call them haters? I call them motivators.
Yeah.
Did you have motivators?
I did. I certainly did. A lot of people told me that I wasn't. A lot of people thought I was going to be I was a trouble child. So I had a lot of issues, and I was in foster care. And I went through a lot of things in my life where a lot of people thought that I was really going to be more so in jail or dead, or, you know, they going to see me on the news. And I turned out completely different. Not saying that not all of them were being haters, but a lot of them were just seeing me in my current state.
Right.
You know, and so it did take me, you know, pulling myself up by my own bootstraps and saying, look, I'm not going to be what other people say or be a label, as many people you know, do a lot of times. And you know, so I kind of consider myself a black sheep, because right now, you know, I took that foster care experience, and now my music is in a movie called Foster Boy, produced by Shaquille O'Neal. That's on BET now.
Okay.
That's on Amazon Prime. It's talking about the struggles and the difficulties of foster children, what they're dealing with right now.
Great. So how you get connected with that piece?
So I'm an ambassador and an honorary board member for 2 national foster care organizations, and they heard my music and they were like, "Listen, we have this movie." The movie actually was already done, and they said, "Listen." They heard my music and a specific song that I had dedicated to foster youth and my foster care experience. And they said, "We're going to go back and re-edit the movie and put your songs in."
Okay.
So they put 2 of my songs from my debut project, I Am Life, into the movie.
Okay. Now, what's the name of the movie again?
It's called Foster Boy.
And is it where can people watch it now?
They can watch it on Amazon. They can watch it on BET Plus. It plays on BET. It's been playing. It was on BET for Black History Month.
Okay.
And so it's on a lot of streaming platforms as well.
So it's a new movie.
It's a new movie. Yes.
Okay. And the name again?
Foster Boy.
Foster Boy is produced by Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq.
All right, Shaq. All
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna dunk on you, Shaq. I'm the greatest dunker around here. Shaq, tell Shaq, let him know.
Oh man.
Yeah, without a doubt. I don't care. I'm on 56. I still dunk on. I gotta get an 8-foot rim though. I gotta get an 8-foot rim. I can't jump as high as I used to.
Oh
well, man, that's a great opportunity. So
yeah.
See, Omaha, you know. A little kid from North Omaha, you know, if you believe in yourself, you never know what you can become.
Exactly.
And so we have a lot of people out there that may be going through the same situation. So make sure you send us that cut also.
Oh yeah.
About foster care, because we play a cut about molested. We like to play conscious music also to wake people up,
right?
So they can make that emergency call if they need some assistance.
Oh yeah.
And working in that realm for foster care, Black people, we got to start adopting our own children.
Yeah.
We got to realize that crime put displaced children.
Yeah.
We got to stop being selfish. And it's best to struggle free. Then try to take risks and put yourself in jail and you're not free. So I'm telling you, we all struggle. We all on this plantation. Please listen, because I know people adopt young kids. Man, I've been my first job. I worked in a group home. So this is real, man. We got to start healing our children.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made it through. You are an example. Make sure you put that give us that song, because we deal with organizations like that constantly.
Yeah.
And
Definitely
kids are aging out, and they can be
Yeah.
homeless. So
All of
people
that.
don't think about all that stuff. See, I'm about over
They don't.
here. You
They
know
don't.
what I mean? So we think about the sick and shed in constantly, because I grew up in the projects, and my mama, man, she always looked out for those that had less than.
Right.
And so,
Well, I will say, my experience in foster care, it was over a six month period. I was taken from my mother because she disciplined me in public, and then she was able to win me back. And I think that was one of the things that saved me, because if I was in the system and I would have aged out, right now there's over 440,000 foster children in foster care in the United States alone.
Man, 500,000 kids.
You know what I'm saying? And and imagine most of them are going to age out of the system,
right?
And then most of them, it is a system where they basically just funnel you to the penitentiary, to the prison system,
right?
So you're talking about 440,000 kids. A majority of them are African American,
right?
And a majority of them are going to emancipate and age out of the system and just go right to prison or be homeless or everything that you're talking about. So I think what you're saying is so key and important, because that's the kind of numbers we're dealing with in the country right now.
Right.
And if nobody's going to change it or try to fix it or try to fix this system, that's why I'm speaking out about it, because the things that happened to me and took place to me, I was on 7 different medications, behavior medications.
Right.
Thrown in psych wards. I was bullied. I was beat. I was all kind of stuff happened to me in that system. And I was only in there for 6 months. So imagine what's happening to these kids that's grown up in there their whole life.
Right, without a doubt. So the reason why we do the things we do, man, because I work for God.
Yeah.
I work for God. And today is Love Yourself Thursday. We do things specifically because of life.
Yeah.
And so those that have been abused, we all have been abused in some capacity. Be purposeful. Again, be purposeful on loving yourself today. So wherever it is, if it's making some Jell-O, the red Jell-O, if it's taking a long drive, if it's hanging out with your grandchildren, whatever it is, be purposeful on loving yourself, so we can practice getting that hate, that abuse, that past abuse that have been subjected on you.
Right.
This is the reason why we do things here. We are a research radio station. My degree is in behavioral science, and I grew up in the projects, and I've experienced some of the abuses, seen some of the abuses. And so what are we going to do? Am I going to become the perpetrator, or like you, the healer?
Right.
And so we need more healers. I'm glad that God is blessing you.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you do. The payment from God is tenfold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, y'all man, y'all want man money. Nah, God money is tenfold.
Yeah.
Because obviously you've been staying disciplined and look at, you're doing movies, making connections.
Yeah.
And now continue to manifest. Greater things are to come.
Yes.
As I told a young man once before, and sometimes when you give advice, sometimes people bite your hand. But I told this young before, he stole money. I said, be good stewards of the money and you will get more.
Right.
So be good stewards of your talents,
and
God will bless you even more. And so
I agree.
If you are listening, be good stewards to your talents. If God's blessed you with a blessing, don't bite the hand that's feeding you.
Right.
Don't think you can now be the man when they the woman or the man.
Right.
You're not ready yet. It's levels to this game. And sometimes it takes experience, time, and learning to get to that level. Please, 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 let's start loving ourselves. Dreon, right?
Dreon.
I'm gonna get it right. See, he changed his name. Now, what was your other name?
D Mills.
See, D Mills. See,
we throwing that away.
See, that's hood, D Mills.
We throwing that away.
D Hills, D. So now he's going African Frenchish, West Coast African man. You know, I got to get that like, you got to get it together. Omaha, the birds of Bless. We are are having a conversation with Dreon.
Yes.
Okay, I'm getting it right. Get Dreon. I'm getting it right.
That's all right.
And he's an Omaha artist. Of course, he's doing major things. What's next on the horizon? Because I think, aren't you about to enter some kind of competition or?
Well, I just so I was on American Idol this past this season.
Okay, you was on American Idol?
Yeah. So unfortunately, they didn't show my segments.
Okay.
But I did win the golden ticket.
Okay.
And I have my golden ticket, you know, and I did make it to Hollywood Week. I did make it out of Hollywood Week, but still, it was a great opportunity.
Heck yeah.
Because it exposed me to a lot more opportunities that are coming up. So I'm getting ready to perform for music festivals coming this summer, planning for a tour as things start to open up. Doing a lot of performing, and as I said, I live back on the East Coast, so I do a lot of weddings and private events and things like that, singing and performing. So there's a lot of great things that are coming up. I can't tell all of the things that are coming up, but some
so
really
even
cool
though
stuff.
so a gold ticket created more opportunities, even though because actually a lot of that stuff is for lights, camera, action.
It is.
You know what I mean? And so if you're not, it's called favoritism. Sometimes it's not even racism.
Right. It is.
You know what I mean?
It's reality TV. That's what I tell people.
Yeah. So if they don't got if you don't got that certain whatever they want for the season, you're not gonna make it this season.
Right.
Period.
Right.
So, but they still see raw talent, and they know that raw talent is gonna bring people in the doors.
Exactly.
And so obviously you got raw talent. Light camera, you don't need that light camera action right now. It's probably later on that the light camera action come with the Grammys or you know, something like that. And you can say, "Oh, I don't think my mama and mama and all of the false kids in the world," and bring attention to a worldwide. So you know what I mean. So I see it. I'm gonna be in the audience too. I'm gonna call it. Can I give me a ticket? Give me a silver ticket. So
great things are coming, because the movie Foster Boy, it didn't win, but it was considered for an Oscar nomination as well.
Okay, good.
For best motion picture. It didn't get placed, but it's an honor, you know. So God is already, you know, ordering the footsteps and already laying the foundation. So
okay. Were you in the movie yourself?
So I wasn't in the movie. They just featured my music.
Okay, great. Anything that you want the audience to know, to look out for in the future? I know you want them to watch the movie.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Foster Boy. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I say, you know, I just got a lot of great things that are coming up, you know, and I would love for you know, my Omaha family to continue to support and follow my journey, because there's a lot of great things that God is getting ready to do, and I'm just going to keep going for it, you know. But I will say, you know, one of my favorite quotes is by Confucius, and it's, "Those who say they can and those who say they can't are both right." You know, and so I like to give that quote and say that quote, because it's true. If you, as you said, if you believe in yourself, if you love yourself, you know, you can do anything you set your mind to. But the minute you say you can't, that's the road you're gonna start going down.
Without doubt. Mind over matter.
Yeah.
We got a couple comments. My man Terrence Harris said, "I lived in Hilltop, Tommy Rose Garden back in the day at 32nd Erskine. Shouts out. I used to take you to the court, bro. If you was on Erskine, I used to take you to the court, without a doubt." Let me see what else we got. My man Reggie Clark said, "Salute." And then, oh man, my man Terrence Harris said, "Sing for 10 seconds, show Omaha what you got. What you got. Show them what you got."
So keep holding on. Keep pressing on until you see change complete. Just keep running this race. Keep going all the way until you get there. Until you get there.
All right. Omaha, Nebraska. Man, that sounds beautiful.
Thank you.
I think I need that at nighttime. Put that next to Luther in my my rotation.
That's one of my originals. It's on my project.
Okay, cool, man. That sounds great. Omaha, Nebraska. Obviously, Dreon. I'm getting. Oh man, Dre.
Dree. Long E.
I'm gonna call him Dree.
Think of Stephen Tyler.
Yeah. Boy, I wish I could sing, boy. You like the Pied Piper, boy. Oh yeah. I can't sing, y'all. Make sure you guys we're gonna, you know what? We're gonna take another break. We're gonna play his cut again, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Dre, why don't you go ahead and introduce this cut one more time?
Yes. So this is my new single, Light It Up remix, featuring Jay Ivy out of Chicago and produced by my guy, Daryl Little Man Hoel, who is a Grammy Award-winning producer. So this is the Light It Up remix.
You don't know how many times I've been cast down, 'cause I was looking for a way out. People dying in my hometown. You don't know how many dreams I done let go. Like Dr. King, they were shine cold, because I dream beyond the front porch. World keeps spinning round and round, and I ain't about to give up now. Keep this in mind, it's a matter of time. The sun comes back around. I'm looking for a brighter day. I'm looking for a better way. I'm waiting for the sun to come to shine its light on a really dark night. Light it up and let it shine on me. Light it up. I wanna see it shine, shine, shine. You don't know how many times I done fell down, trying to be someone I can't now, 'cause I was hanging with the wrong crowd. You don't know how I sat in church on Sunday, but when I ran into Monday, all my problems came to haunt me. But the world keeps spinning round and round, so I ain't about to give up now. Keep this in mind, in a matter of time, the sun comes back around. I'm looking for a brighter day. I'm looking for a better way. I'm waiting for the sun to come to shine its light on a really dark night. Light it up and let it shine on me. Light it up. I wanna see it shine, shine, shine.
You don't know, don't have an inkling what it is to have the sand under your feet sinking. Thinking you standing on solid ground, you found that your Katrina stay breaching your dam. Found body cams ain't stopped the bullets, shots fired in court they pull it. We do our best to pull through, like good movers. We pull up and move you. Still, we unstoppable. Peace be still. We do the impossible. The mission is to heal the village, get our spirits and minds right. We stay looking forward, 'cause there's blind spots in our hindsight. Turn up just cold talk for shine bright. We living in the moment, so you know the time's right. Every day we turn lemons into limelight. Light it up. Like the sun, we can't help but light it up.
I'm looking for a brighter day. I'm looking for a better way. I'm waiting for the sun to come to shine its light on a really dark night. Light it up and let it shine on me. Light it up. I wanna see it shine.
All right, man. That sounds great, man. It sounds great. The R&B is back, man. We need to bring R&B back for real.
Yeah.
For real.
100%.
It sounds great, man. So the cut's gonna be available tomorrow on all platforms. This is a world premiere, y'all. The first time it's been played.
First time, yeah.
First time. We're gonna put it in rotation, so you're gonna hear a lot more. Without a doubt. Again, it's gonna be available on all platforms. Let them know who you are again, the name of that cut, and then also if you are do any collabs?
Mhm.
Because since you're a professional, professional, you're on the upper echelon as far as working with other artists. How does that work also?
So yeah, my name is Dreon, and that was my new single, "Light It Up" remix. And when it comes to collaborations, I'm actually starting to get into it. This is actually my first collaboration, and so it's been something that I've been trying to get into doing.
Okay.
Because I usually write all my music, usually perform all of my music, and now I'm starting to open up to do collaborations. And so it's a blessing to work with a Grammy Award winning, artist or award winning poet as well, on the song. And so, it just depends on, if something inspires me, or if we're working together on a song like mine, I'm definitely open to collaborations. It just, the vibe has to be there,
Okay, cool. Now, you say you're gonna be here in town for another month before you had to go back out.
It only be for a couple more days. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you about to get out here.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, man. Well, we're glad to have you back. Next time you come back, make sure you stop back in for sure.
Definitely.
And keep us in the loop of what what's going on. Again, we love to brag off our neighbors.
Thank you.
Especially when they're manifesting their God-given talents. Right. We love to brag off God. Oh yeah, man, I know him. I can't mess with him. Johnny who? Oh, okay. So no, man, you have great potential. Great potential. Are you gonna be here for Naval Omaha days, or when next you gonna be back in the city?
Well, I'll see. I might see. It depends on what I have. I'm booked through the whole year.
Okay.
So it depends on what's happening, what's going on at that time. I may be able to. When is Native Omaha Days?
It starts I think the last weekend of July, first week of July, first week of August.
I may, because what I like to do when I come into town, I like to perform. So I like to have performances. So maybe I can get some, going for Omaha Days. I would love to.
Okay, well, shoot, we got Father's Day coming up, Mother's Day. A lot of stuff going on around here. A lot of stuff around here. Now, who's your kinfolk?
So my last name is Morel, but I don't know a lot of the Morel side. So
have you made but you still got a relation with your mom, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So that's my dad's side. So I'm also related to the Williams. I'm related to the Hunters. That's really the Hunters. And then on my mom's side,
Cedric Hunter. You know Cedric Hunter?
Say it again.
Cedric Hunter used to play basketball for South High. One of the best ball players that ever came out with played at Kansas.
I say the Hunters are big. So I might not have met him. I may not have met him, but he probably we could be.
Okay, well, you probably for the same plantation, man. They sold us all. They sold us. They sold us.
My father's, said I got cousins everywhere.
Okay, so Rollstone, father.
Oh no. Oh man, but yeah. So
I try to get you in trouble. I said, "Who's that dude? Ain't the Rollstone?" I said, "I'm a slow stone. I'm a slow stone."
Hey, shout out to my pops, Derek Morel. Love you, man. And then on my mom's side, that's the Mills family.
Okay,
the Mills and the Johnsons.
Okay, the Mills and Johnsons, they cook good. Give me some food, Johnsons and Mills. Give me some food. They cook good. Give me some food. I know y'all cooking this morning.
Right.
For real. So, Omaha, the Birds. Dreon, right?
Yeah, Dreon.
I'm getting it right. I'm getting it right. He was D Mills.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Oh man, we got that name.
He elevated.
He got to die.
He mature. You know what I mean? He matured from a young man to a man.
Yeah.
So with come to that, it comes a new name. Without doubt, man. So great luck. The best of a future for you and your family.
Thank you.
Without doubt, well deserved. Keep manifesting your God-given talents, and God will continue to reward you. Any shouts out? Anyone you want to say thanks to or say hello to?
A lot of shouts out. I want to say, shout out my wife, Lexus Morel, my daughter Lenora Morel. I love y'all. My Uncle Keith and Aunt Lisa, who are like parents to me as well.
Keith Mills?
Keith Mills. That's my uncle. That's my uncle. That
Keith, give me some food.
Look.
So he got all the food over there. He got a big
Man,
old refrigerator.
That's the man that got me started in music. So
Right, right.
you know, so that's my uncle, man.
Okay.
And you know, I like to shout out my grandma Tammy and my family, the Hunter family. I just, man, all my family, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And Mr. King, I want to thank you, and I want to shout out you and thank you for all that you do as well, because you know it gives artists like me an opportunity to share our story and to share what we do, you know, in Omaha and what we're doing outside of Omaha. So thank you.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. We're gonna give all praise to God.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. These are the ethics that I learned in Hilltop Projects. Y'all know, you said, who's that dirty little poor little kid with the ashy elbows? That was me.
Right. Look at you now. Look.
Yeah, I got a little lotion now. I can afford a little lotion now. It's a little lotion. No, probably shea butter. We're gonna say shea butter. We're going West Coast shea butter. Omaha. Actually, Brother Harris said the song should be nominated for Omaha's spring theme song.
Oh wow!
It's like you like what's his name? Will Smith, the summertime song.
Yeah,
this is spring song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would love that.
Heck yeah.
Man.
So you got to come back and do a video.
Oh, I would love it. I would love to.
So we got all these Sherman Wells. They got the Trans Ams or the what do you call them? The Corvettes, whatever you call it. You know, the Corvette clubs. Yeah, get all the Corvettes and the Trans Am with the let the roof down. Oh yeah.
Listen, yeah. I would love to make a video for this. We only have a lyric video, so I would love to make a video for this.
Man, I see all the 6-folds drop, the roof down, the Jeeps with the roofs. I see all the cars with the roofs down, and we rain time, y'all.
Right.
I see it down at Car Lake. We can do it. We can get it done.
Right.
I want to be one of the sponsors. For that. I want to be one of the sponsors.
Listen, let me know, cause
let's get the video done, man. I think I get the video crew. And let's get it down. We do a whole citywide, bring all the city. We can bring the Jews together, Muslims, Christians. We can bring everybody together,
and we light it up.
Light it up, heck yeah, light it up, y'all. Not literally light it up.
Well, man, but we definitely need it after the year that we've had, man. You know, I think this song is coming at a great time for all of us, and for myself too. You know, I don't consider myself the creator. You know, God sent the song, and I just write it. You know,
right now. Well, you know, that's the best premise. Seth, always in Chicago, man.
Seth Wilson, my guy Seth Wilson. Can't forget my manager.
Yeah, without Seth, man. Let's do the video, Seth. Let's do the video. Bring it back. We're gonna bring in all the people and bring all the cultures. We're gonna have the mayor in it. We're gonna have the congressman in it. Yeah, heck yeah. We're gonna have some white folks, black folks. You're gonna have a whole rainbow, baby.
Exactly.
Everybody likes springtime. We'll have a couple squirrels in there,
right?
Because you know they make the syrup. You know, because they plant the trees. You know, Gus. Yeah.
You know? Shout out to our guy Gus too.
Got the syrup going on.
Oh man,
we about to get out of here. Any parting words, anything else you want to say, big brother, before we get out of here? I'm gonna play that cut one more time before we get out of here.
That's all right. No, I appreciate y'all, love y'all for the support, and listen, you know, we're gonna light it up, y'all. So here's Light It Up, my exclusive single for Omaha. This is for Omaha.
All right. Omaha, Nebraska, the burbs, the bluffs. Oh yeah, today is Love Yourself Thursday. Be purposeful on loving yourself. Whatever it is, be purposeful on loving yourself. You can't love anyone else unless you love yourself. And remember, no one loves you more than you. Remember, you with yourself 100% of the time. So you got to do the things that love yourself. All right, let's get it done, y'all. We are a research station, but also, man, you know, one of the things I love doing, I love bragging off my neighbors. Oh yeah, I remember I was in college. Martise was killing them on the court, or I seen Cedric Hunter killing them at Kansas, or Doom Kellogg, or my man Kerry Trotter at Marquette. Man, I used to applaud.
Yeah,
it's from Omaha. Yeah. Well, I see John Beasley on the big screen.
Yes.
It's from Omaha, baby. I seen Johnny Rodgers doing his thing, jumping over.
Exactly.
World best football player, Terrence Crawford, the pound for pound from my town. And now we got Dreon.
Yes.
Doing the thing, national stage, got the gold ticket, doing stuff with Shaq. Tell Shaq I'm dunking on him, though. Tell him. You know, doing stuff, doing major stuff, doing movies, sound scores and stuff like that. And so, man, you know, greatness come from here.
Yeah, yes, it does.
I'm glad to know you, I'm glad to be part of your timeline
Mm-hmm.
of seeing you elevate your talents. And so the next time I can't wait to hear more of what you have accomplished.
Definitely. I would love to come back.
All
Definitely.
right. All right. Omaha, Nebraska. We're talking to Omaha artist Dreon. What high school you go to again?
Northwest High School.
Northwest been doing
Huskies.
Northwest been doing some things. Without doubt. We got on the air. Shouts out. I gotta give it up to the Huskies since you brought it up to the Huskies. My niece and nephew, my great niece and nephew go there. I'm old, but I ain't that old. They go to Northwest. Shouts out to Northwest High School. And then also, one of the reasons why we're on the air is because of a Northwest graduate. His name is Lee Terry. He was our former congressman. He's a white guy. He's my buddy. He's my homie.
Yeah.
And he wrote the Local Community Radio Act. That's how we got on the air. So greatness come from Northwest. Without doubt. So man, you got a lot to do, man.
Oh yeah.
You got a lot to do.
Oh
boy.
yeah.
You got big some stats. Omaha, Nebraska, the Burbs of Bluffs. We are out of here. You guys be purposeful on loving yourself today. All right? Boss with us. All right, bro. Take a couple pictures.
Okay.
It's just a public service announcement.
New music, y'all. Dreon.
You don't know how many times I've been cast down, 'cause I was looking for a way out. People dying in my hometown. You don't know. You don't know how many times I've been cast down, 'cause I was looking for a way out. People dying in my hometown. You don't know how many dreams I done let go. Like Dr. King, they were shine cold, because I dream beyond the front porch. World keeps spinning, round and round, and I ain't about to give up now. Keep this in mind, it's a matter of time. The sun comes back around. I'm looking for a brighter day. I'm looking for a better way. I'm waiting for the sun to come to shine its light on a really dark night. Light it up and let it shine on me. Light it up. I wanna see you shine, shine, shine. You don't know how many times I done fell down, trying to be someone I can't now, 'cause I was hanging with the wrong crowd. You don't know how I sat in church on Sunday, but when I ran into Monday, all my problems came to haunt me. The world keeps spinning, it's round and round, so I ain't about to give up now. Keep this in mind, in a matter of time, the sun comes back around. I'm looking for a brighter day. I'm looking for a better way. I'm waiting for the sun to come to shine its light on a really dark night. Light it up and let it shine on me. Light it up. I wanna see you shine, shine, shine.
You don't know, don't have an inkling what it is to have the sand under your feet sinking. Thinking you standing on solid ground, you found that your Katrina stay breaching your dam. Found body cams ain't stopped the bullets, shots fired in court they pull it. We do our best to pull through, like good movers. We pull up and move you. Still, we unstoppable. Peace be still. We do the impossible. The mission is to heal the village, get our spirits and minds right. We stay looking forward, 'cause there's blind spots in our hindsight. Turn up just cold talk for shine bright. We living in the moment, so you know the time's right. Every day we turn lemons into limelight. Light it up. Like the sun, we can't help but light it up.
I'm looking for a brighter day. I'm looking for a better way. I'm waiting for the sun to come up to shine its light on the dark night. Light it up, and let it shine on me. Light it up, I wanna see it shine.
It's just a public service announcement.
Are you tired of hearing about the coronavirus?
Coronavirus!
Well, it's real.
I'm telling you, it's real.
Here's what I want you all to do for me. Check this out, man.
Don't panic. If you're sick, stay home.
Stay away from me. It's contagious.
Stay at least 6 feet away from others.
The most dangerous disease. Coronavirus!
Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene.
Gonna show these people what time it is, boy.
We can stop the spread of the virus.
Coronavirus! Show me your mouth. Say it. You're contagious.
So stay home, stop the spread, save lives. Most importantly, let's check on our elderly.
Word up, you ain't going out like this.
We're here to keep you informed.
Coronavirus! Just get it real. Don't believe the hype.
In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.
Don't believe the hype.
Are you a business person fed up with working for someone else? Are you in sales and tired of traveling for and selling for a company you don't own? You could partner with iTex, the country's largest retail trade exchange. iTex helps individuals and businesses increase sales, move idle inventory, open new markets, and build cash profit. Now is a great time to partner with us in this fast-growing business. Visit omaha.itex.com. Become an iTex partner. Visit omaha.itex.com.
It's just a public service announcement.
Are you tired of hearing about the coronavirus?
Coronavirus!
Well, it's real.
I'm telling you, it's real.
Here's what I want you all to do for me. Check this out, man.
Don't panic. If you're sick, stay home.
Stay away from me. It's contagious.
Stay at least 6 feet away from others.
The most dangerous disease. Coronavirus!
Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene.
Gonna show these people what time it is, boy.
We can stop the spread of the virus.
Coronavirus! Show me your mouth. Say it. You're contagious.
So stay home, stop the spread, save lives. Most importantly, let's check on our elderly.
Word up, you ain't going out like this.
We're here to keep you informed.
Coronavirus! Just get it real. Don't believe the hype.
In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.
Don't believe the hype.
Are you a business person fed up with working for someone else? Are you in sales and tired of traveling for and selling for a company you don't own? You could partner with iTex, the country's largest retail trade exchange. iTex helps individuals and businesses increase sales, move idle inventory, open new markets, and build cash profit. Now is a great time to partner with us in this fast-growing business. Visit omaha.itex.com. Become an iTex partner. Visit omaha.itex.com.
So help me God. All right.
Before all these people lost jobs, Kyrie confined one. He ain't really asked me for nothing, it's time to rob something. People more in tune with ancestors than in the Bible. Round here you so dope,